Okay. So we're going to hold this band slightly wider than shoulder width. In your Pilates V, we're going to pull it down to our thighs. Bring it up. Do that again. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, return. Where's your connection from your seat to your feet? I don't see everyone in their seat to feet connection. Press through. Press through. Now hold it chest height and we'll pull it to the chest and return. We inhale to exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's put these two moves together. We'll go down first into a releve. I'll add that. Woo! And then stay grounded as you pull through. You got it. And press through. Your mat's going to blow away. A little windy here this morning. Press through. And reach. One more. Press through. And reach. Separate the heels. Take your feet. Step onto your band. The legs should be as wide as your frame. And I'm going to pull this band up and place my hands right to my hips. Squat down, drive up. Squat down, drive up. So hands to those hips. And if that's too much resistance, let those arms just hang. Driving through those heels, knees tracking over those toes, booty back. Now if you want to make it with more resistance, I'm going to take my band and press it up to here. And then I squat down and drive through. So you're going to choose which resistance is best for you. But make sure those knees, I'm watching these knees, they're tracking over your toes. Your butt is going behind you. Behind you. Proud chest. 8 and 7. I inhale, I exhale. 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Shift the weight to your left leg. Take the opposite leg off your band. Hold here. Good. Lock that standing leg. Find that focal point in front of you. Hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Place that foot down. The other foot is going to come off that mat. Wrap your standing leg. Find that focal point. Is this your weaker leg? Are we wobbling? Yep. Hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Foot back down. Now I want you to take out your right foot and bend the left foot, left knee, and take that band with you and hold it right here. So this is like pumping on the Pilates chair. We're going to press that foot down and lift. Down and lift. So you want to lock that standing leg. Lock that standing leg. I'm still seeing bent knees. Spine is nice and tall. And as the leg is straightening and the foot is going down, think of going taller. And 3, and 2, and 1, and foot down. How'd that go? Okay, other side. So my other foot comes in. I'm going to bend my elbows, palms face each other. Lift this leg up, my band will get loose, and I pump down and up. My belly's going in and up as I push that foot down and press. Yep, find that focal point. Don't let the wind blow you over. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and release. Take that foot out. Let's come all the way down to our mats. We're going to take the band behind the feet. We're going to do some footwork. That's from the reformer. So you can be either in Pilates stance or parallel, but I have my toes inside the band, not going over the band. That way it won't get bunched up. My knees are already as wide as my frame, and I just lie on my back. My elbows come down to the mat, and my knees come towards my chest, but my tail and my back stay heavy. You can choose eyes to belly or head down, but shoulders are relaxed. I'm going to press all the way out, and thighs connect, and come back in. I inhale to exhale. Now, if you choose to have your head off that mat, I want your eyes to your navel. I want the shoulder blades off the mat, but the base of the shoulder blade is on. I want you firing those glutes as you press out and scooping that belly in and up. I go for 3 more. And 2. Come all the way in. Take your feet to parallel and feel like you're curling your toes over the top of your band, legs together. We press out, leading with our toes. Come back in. Inhale, exhale, out, and come in. Out. Your back should be heavy and your neck should be strain-free. If this is too much on your back, you can take your legs higher up. And I go for 4 more. 3, 2, come back in. I immediately go to flexing my feet. Flex your heels. Drive through the heels. 9 and 8 and 7. Inhaling and exhaling. You've got 4 left. Go your own pace if I'm going too fast. And 3 and 2 and 1. Lay your head down. Bring your legs straight up. And we're going to point the toes and flex the heels. Point the toes, flex the heels. So you're trying to keep those legs as straight as possible. The back of the knees are feeling that stretch. I'm feeling that nice stretch in my Achilles tendon and my calves. It feels good, yeah? 3 more. And 2. And 1. Lower the legs, sit all the way up, and reach those arms out in front of you. I'm going to take my thumbs to my armpits, chest is opening, and I return the arms back out. I'm going to exhale, inhale. You got it. No leaning back, crease more at those hips. Feel like you're sitting on those thumbtacks. You're sitting nice and light on your seat. We've got 4 more to go. Here's 4. Here's 3. 2 more. And 1 more. And release. Take that off your feet. Fold your band in half and then in half again. So it's not too long, not a lot's hanging down. Take that band behind your thighs. Press it gently into the thighs, slightly tip back, and tabletop these legs. Now I'm going to use this band as leverage to help hold me up. If you don't need that, you're going to reach these arms nice and long. And we're going to hold this here for 8, 7, watch the lower back, 6, 5, 4, 3. And I'm going to slowly lower to the base of our shoulder blades, or you can lay all the way down. I take those knees now over my hips. I'm pinching my band with my thumb and second finger. And I'm going to go into the 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. If you want, zip those legs up into a Pilates V. And inhaling and exhaling. I'm squeezing those armpit muscles. I feel no strain to my neck. I can have my head up or down. Is anybody counting? Okay, you guys still didn't learn your lesson yet. That's okay, because I'm going to pick the number 3. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. It's not a hold the breath. It's an inhale. And 1 more. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to retrace my steps. Tabletop your legs. Rock yourself up to a balance. Shoulders are down. You got it. Hold right here. Now I'm going to take that band in front of me if I don't need the support behind my thighs. I'm going to let my lower back touch, tension on my band, bring it back up. Try that again. You can put your feet down, bring it back up. Try to keep the legs still, lower with control. Woo. Drive it back up. And 1 more. And straighten those legs. Woo. Okay, take the band behind your feet again and make an X with your band. And I'm going to hold my arms as straight as I can down towards my ankles. So I don't want you to be here. I want you to be as far forward as you can. Thighs are connected, shoulders are mounted, belly is scooping. Now keep this shape as you roll back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Draw your chin to your chest. Find that lower back. Use your breath. Inhale. 2, exhale. The band might get a little loose. It's okay. Now bring it back. The band will get tight again. Melt those shoulders. I'm catching the shoulders up by the ears. Tuck your tail. Use your breath. And again, inhale, eyes to belly. Exhale, up and over. And again, shoulders down. Inhale. 2, exhale. Draw that chin to your chest. Now this time, I'm going to come straight up. And as I'm coming up, I'm going to slide my hands further down so I have more slack to pull. Now I'm going to release that slack. Come on back halfway. My lower back won't touch, so my arms are forward again. As I'm coming up, they're going to pull. My palms face the floor. And I'm pressing here from those armpit muscles. I bring it back. I come back up. And press. Can you feel those back muscles working? I tuck. I reach. Scoop it up. As I'm coming up, I give a tug. One more time. Round it back. Good. Bring it up. And I'm going to pull and release. And pull and release. I'm trying to slide my arms across a shelf. Yep. Exhaling, inhaling. 3 more. And 2. And 1. And release. We survived that? Okay. Take your left foot out of your band. And that's just have the right foot in. And I'm going to take my hands a little higher up my band. And I'm going to lift this leg up. So I'm using my band to kind of hold me there. Bring the leg up as high as you want. Press the other leg long. Melt the shoulders. Now, we're going to lower down the rope. So we're going to use our band. So it's like climbing a tree. You're going to draw your chin to your chest. Inhale. Climb it up. Exhale. So use your band. Take it back down. The opposite leg is reaching long on that mat. Pressing nice and deep. Curl that chin to your chest. Make sure you don't strain your neck. Lifting it up. And we take it down one last time for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And give me a little stretch here. Use your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Now put both ends into that right hand and pull your right elbow down. You can have the left leg bent or straight. Left arm is to your side. That right kneecap is going to turn away from you. And we're going to circle towards the center around 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. The pelvis does not move. The hips don't move. And I'm pressing into that band to lengthen. And now I'm going to reverse that. Away, zip up, 1. Make sure you're using your belly. 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Round to come up, 4. Last one. Now hold this here. Now bend your left knee and put one end in each hand and pull the elbows down. Make sure the band's not too tight because we're going to drive the seat up off the mat. We're going to do a bridge. We're going to drive that foot up and then down. If it's too tight, slide your hands down towards the ends. Exhale, inhale. 2 more. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Now hold this one up. Lengthen your leg out. Bring it back up. Inhale out, exhale up. I go for 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Lower it down. Take 2 feet into the band. Good. I'm in a little Pilates V. I'm going to soften my knees and press my legs straight up. And I want you to feel that connection of the inner thighs. I want the belly going deep. The back gets heavier. And 3, zip it up. And 2, zip it up. 1 more. Good. Now take the right foot out and lengthen it onto your mat. And we're going to climb that tree. So I got both ends into that left hand. And I'm going to walk it up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Did you have to help a little more on that side? Now walk it down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it up. Inhale to start. Exhale. Take it down. Keep both legs straight. Push into that band. Take it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 1, 2. Let's do one more. No momentum. Make it your best one yet, your best effort. Even if it takes a longer time to get up there. And take it down, and we'll stay down this time. And I want you just to feel that stretch. Inhale and exhale while you stretch that hamstring. Try to really press the back of that knee nice and straight. Try to have the leg over the hip. I'd rather it be straight and not over the hip than not straight and over the hip. Make sense? Okay. Elbows down. And you can bend the right knee or straighten it. That left leg is in a Pilates stance. And let's circle towards my center. Around to come up. Inhale. Exhale. Please use that core. Make note what the back is doing. It should be still. And let's reverse. And we go away. Zip up 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Round to come up 3. Round to come up 4. And round to come up 5. Bend the right leg and put one end in each hand. Pull your elbows down to the mat. And again, you choose how tight this is. We're going to lift up into a bridge. Exhaling up. Inhaling down. Make note what that right leg is doing. It should be pressing into your center line. Engage those inner thighs. 2 more. 1 more. Now I need you to bring it up and stay. Now reach that leg out in front of you long and bring it up. Inhale. Exhale. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Let's take both feet back into that band, into a Pilates stance or parallel. And I want you to take these legs towards the left side of your mat. And that right butt cheek can come off, but the right shoulder can't. Come back up to center. And then so go to the other side. Keep the shoulder heavy. And come back on. I inhale over. Exhale center. 1 more. Inhaling over. And exhaling center. Lower those legs down. Reach the arms long. And we'll do another roll up. Eyes to belly. Inhale. Exhale, sit up nice and tall. That wasn't so bad. Bend your knees and let's take our arms down to our mat. So I'm in a little frog position. My heels are kissing, my toes are turned apart, my knees are only as wide as my frame. Shoulders glide down your back. I want you to press out and come in. Belly goes in as the legs go out. There's always opposition. I am never just moving to move. I am moving with purpose, with control, and precision. So if you go too fast, you don't have any of those. I inhale out. I exhale. And let's do another variation here. Let's hold this out. And let's take the legs towards the pole. Down, away from the pole. Hold center. Reverse. Away from the pole. Now use your core and press long into that band. And circle, drive it up. Circle, inhale to exhale. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Maybe go back to the frogs you were doing. 1 more circle. And bring those knees back in. Lower the head down and bring the knees closer towards the chest. Good. Okay, take the band off your feet. Grab it and put it into your hands over your chest. So I'm folding it in half. Doesn't have to be perfect. Shoulders are down, knees are way in. If you're lifting your head, I'm going to say inhale to prepare. Exhale, nod the chin to your chest. Reach that band towards your ankles. Slide that right knee closer towards you as you reach underneath that band with your left leg. And switch. Keep the band tight. Inhale to exhale. If you feel strain to your neck, you're not doing yourself any favors by keeping it off the mat. Don't forget to breathe. We inhale a set, and we exhale a set. Shoulders are down, belly is scooping, back is heavy, neck is strain-free. Make sure that knee is coming straight in and not crossing over. One more set, inhaling and exhaling. Reach that band for your ankles and put your head back down to the mat. If your neck feels strained, look in each direction of the mat. Nod that shin back up to your chest if you would like, and we'll go into a double leg stretch. We're going to reach everything away, hold it for 3, bring it back in, exhale. Inhale, hold, 2, 3, exhale. Scoop and lengthen. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale. Wrap your thighs, your belly goes deeper, your glutes are working. Hold, bring it back in, one more. Hold and lengthen, and head down. Woo. Bring those arms straight up. Bring your legs straight up. You can keep your head down as always, or on an exhale, draw that chin to your chest. Now the right leg is going to go towards the band, and then the left. If you can, tap the band, but keep that band over your chest. Real straight legs, real straight legs. Feel like you got a band for each leg and you're reaching into that band, nice and long. You got it. Boom, boom, boom. 4, 3, yes, 2, 1, and release. Feeling strained, look to each side of your mat. You got it. Okay, band down. So if you have an issue with your lower back or your abdominals are feeling tired, put your hands underneath your seat. If you're going to keep your head down, I would especially tell you to put your hands under your seat. I'm going to take my hands behind my head, hand over hand, not clasped. Elbows are wide, knees are way in, back is heavy. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, nod the chin to your chest. Zip the legs straight up slowly. Ziploc baggy those legs, double straight leg, lower lip. We'll go down. 2, 3, lift up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Lower, 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 lift. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now just the right leg. 1, 2, 3, lift. Just the left. 1, 2, 3, lift. Right leg, zip it up. Left leg, zip it up. Right leg, zip it up. The leg that's coming up, I want you to cross the opposite shoulder too. Down, 2, 3, cross over. Center, other leg goes down. As I lift it, I crisscross. Down, 2, 3, twist. And down, 2, 3, twist. Down, 2, 3. Now bend your knee in as you twist and drop the other leg to 45. Switch sides. Now I'm going into crisscross. Switch. Now I'm trying really hard not to be down on my mat, but I'll tell you what, my abs are feeling tired. But in a perfect world, our shoulders wouldn't touch and we're up and over the top of that sternum. Yes? Yes. And 2, and 2. I'm trying, but I know my shoulders are touching. And release. Let your knees float to one side. I tried. I hope you did too. Other side. Woo. Okay. Rock yourself up. Yes. Okay. Let's take our legs as wide as our mat. And for right now, I want you to put your hands on the mat right in front of you. And just slide them out for a second. Let your head go heavy. Don't worry about if your back is staying against a wall. Just go as far forward as you can. Relax that neck. Relax the trap and shoulders. Slide those hands back towards you. Roll those shoulders down. Grab onto your band. Make it like you're holding a stick or a pole. So I'm going to fold it in half. Hands are shoulder width, parallel to the floor. Connect the shoulders to your back. Press the back of those legs down into the floor. Zip up that spine taller. Let's inhale up. And on the exhale, draw the chin to your chest. And as you're coming forward, your navel is pressing back. Now here's where we do want to pay attention to that lower back. Stack on top of that lower back. So boy, do I feel my abdominals stacking me back up. Exhale. Here I feel that navel pushing back. Inhale. I feel my sits bones connecting a little bit more as I come up, squeezing. Exhale forward. Inhale up. You got to feel the belly. Take your time. Exhale. Feel like when you're coming back up, that roller coaster going up the hill, right? Slow. Tick, 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 right? And all of a sudden it's like, woo! We take it forward. And it's our last one. Coming up, inhaling, melt those shoulders, exhale, release. Okay, band off to the side. We're going to reach forward and grab onto our ankles. And then keeping that spine rounded, see if you can bring one foot in at a time. But melt those shoulders. Take your feet closer to your seat. Shoulders are down. Now can you balance here? So again, my knees aren't plopped out and my shoulders aren't here. So if I said that, I saw it. So we're going to take one leg, stay within the frame of your body and try to lift it straight. Come back down. Now don't let the lower back take all that weight. So I'm going to zip up my spine in and up as I straighten that leg and I come back down. Modification, hands behind the thigh. But don't automatically go there, because if you don't ever try to do it the other way, you won't ever get there. And bring it back in. Now take the one leg out. Freeze. Hold it there. Slowly add the other leg. Are you still within the frame of your body? Hold. I'm looking straight ahead over the fence. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring those legs together. See if you can let go with one arm. Put the arm back on. Other arm. Woo. Back on. Bring the arm up. Put it back on. Open the legs as wide as your mat. Flex your feet. Let them go down as you come up. Saw. Pilates is so easy. Twist to the pole. So you're going to face me. Inhale. Exhale. Saw off your baby toe and look at your backhand. Inhale. Up. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Exhale. Inhale from your belly. Up, up, up from your belly. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale. Lift up. Twist. Twist nice and long. Look at your backhand. Get that rotation in your spine. Now we're going to add on here. I'm going to inhale to the pole. Exhale. Can you grab onto the side of your foot? Can you grab onto the side of that ankle maybe? Or the calf? And just give a little bit more of a twist. Breathe again. Inhaling and exhaling. Now this time we'll bring it back up and switch sides. Inhale. Where's that spine? Exhale. Now see if you can grab on to the side of the foot, the side of the ankle. And you're using it as leverage to get you to twist a half inch more maybe. Don't forget to breathe. Now we'll inhale to center and exhale to release. Woo! Come into a quadruped position. And I want you to grab your band, and the band's just an option. So we're going to do some donkey kicks. So I'm going to take that band behind my right heel. And I'm going to try to have that band flat and my heel inside the band. You can be in a quadruped position on hands and knees. You can go onto your forearms. You don't have to use the band. How tight you make this band is going to be how much work it is for that leg to push out. So if you got this band kind of shorter and you're holding it closer to you and not the ends, it's going to be a challenge. So choose wisely. Maybe you need to adjust. So I'm going to take my knee in towards my chest. Make sure the band still has some tightness to it. Flex that foot. Drive that heel out. And then come back in. Drive it out. Bring it in. Squeeze your seat, belly pulls in. Press, return. And that standing leg, it should be hip and knee in a straight line. Yes. Squeeze the lemons in those armpits. You hear me tell you that all the time. Protect the shoulders. Can you feel that glute muscle? It's when you straighten that leg, it's bam, make a fist with that right butt cheek. Try to have that leg parallel to the floor. We press for 4 more. Love these. 3, 2. I'm going to hold this one out there and just tiny bend, press, and press. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. Okay, take your left heel inside the band. Take the right one out. If you need to go back there and shake it flat, but make sure it's covering your heel. If your wrists are killing you, take a little stretch. All right, so when you're ready, pull that belly in, draw the knee in, make sure the band stay tight. Squeeze that seat, draw the belly in. Inhale, exhale. No leaning on your standing leg. Every once in a while, glance. Is the hip and the knee in a straight line? I think the sun's trying to come out today. Can you feel that? Or is the pole heated? I feel the heat coming off the pole. That could be it too. And squeeze. You got it. Press. Inhale. Exhale. Can you feel a little stretch in the back of that knee? Press. And 4, 3, drive with that heel. 2, hold it out there, little pulses. And 1, and 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take that band off. We're going to stretch our wrists. Now you pick what works best for you. I like taking my hands like cups behind me. If there's something that works better for you, go for it. Okay, so we're going to go into Swan. So lay that band out on your mat. Don't have it too close to the edge, because when you lay down, I want it to hit at the top of your sternum. Okay, so somewhere like this. And we'll lie all the way down. So we're going to start with our traditional Swan first. So our hands will be on our mat, underneath our armpits. My legs are sits bone width apart. If you have an issue with your lower back, you can go wider. You pick it. So I'm going to drive through the heel of my hands. I'm going to roll a marble with my nose to level out my neck with the rest of my spine. And as I lift up, my shoulders go down. I gently pinch my sits bones. And then inhale or exhale, come back down. Roll that marble. Inhale, roll those shoulders down. Exhale, lengthen. So my navel is staying on my mat. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale. Give me one more, please. Lift up. Shoulders go down. Shoulders go down. Even more. And return. Grab onto your band. Pinch it with your thumb and second finger and take your hands to the edge of your mat. Press those arms out straight and hover your head and chest. Shoulders are connected to your back. And all I want you to do is these forward circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your butt. 5, 6, 7. Reverse your circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend your elbows and rest. Press those arms back out. Make sure your wrists are straight. Hover your head and chest. Forward circles. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze your bum. 4, 3, 2. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Slide the band out. Reach the arms long and take the arms as wide as your mat. Let the legs go a little wider as well. I'm going to lift up my head and chest parallel to the floor. Then I'm going to pull the band as I lift an inch higher. And then Bring the band back out and lower it down. Bring the head and chest up, arms hover. Pull back as you come up a half inch more. Reach back out and come back down. So let's try that again. Lift up, pull back, lift up a little higher. Bring it back out, lower down. Can we do 2 more of those? Absolutely. We'll lift up. We pull it through. Bring it out. Come back down. 1 more. Your feet are anchors. Pull it through. Bring it out. And release. Stretch back in a child's pose. Scoop that belly and round that back. Woo! That was fun. Okay. So we're going to grab that band. We're going to place it. We're going to fold it in half. It's going to end up behind our backs, but we need to get down onto our stomachs, okay? So however you want to do that, I'm going to come down on my stomach. I'm going to try to get this band behind my back best I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just have something to hold on to, something to press against. So my legs are together, and I want you to look at the pole and let your ear rest on the mat, and your elbows and shoulders are on the mat as well. Legs are together. We're going to kick our butt 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Pull and reach. Feet go down, head and chest up. Bend your elbows, look away from the pole. Kick 1, 2, 3, and press the feet down. Lift the chest proud. Look to the pole and kick. 1, 2, 3. Reach. 2, 3. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Hold it here. Reach a little further back. Those legs are still connected. Lift the legs up and see if you can give me little belly beats back here. Now make sure those shoulders aren't going up to your ears. Make sure the belly button's pulling in and the glutes are firing. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and release the band, and let's stretch back and round the back. Slowly transition. Scoop the belly. Round the back. Give me a couple breaths. Can you inhale for me? Expand the rib cage. Exhale. Give me 1 more. Inhaling and exhaling. So take that band. We're going to kneel on top of it. Here we are. Try to be as best in the center as you can. I want you to grab the end with your right hand. And we're going to be doing a shoulder press with our right hand. You can keep both knees on your band. You can also choose to bring that leg behind you. And as I push out that arm, the leg can lift. And I bend my elbow and take my thumb to my armpit. So it's like I'm sliding my arm across the shelf. Punch it out. Pull it back in. Exhale, inhale, and press. Keep your hips in a straight line. Keep the armpit muscle firing. You got it. Butt, belly, shoulder. And we press it out. Nice and control. So if the band's going boing, 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 that means you're like pushing out with control, not control, I should say. You're pushing out with just momentum, and there's no control. 3 more. 2 more. Hold it here. Now let the left leg go to the left, the right arm goes to the right, and then come back to center. Inhale away, exhale in. Woo, control. Have that arm parallel to the floor. Last one. And release. I'm going to sit back on my heels, do a couple wrist circles. Okay, yeah. Other side. All right, so kneel on that band. The left hand grabs the band. So when I have my arm bent like this, there should be resistance on your band, okay? If you want, you can keep both knees on the mat and just work upper body. Or you slide the opposite leg as arm behind you. Thumb by the armpit. I'm going to dust off that shelf. My palm faces down. And I punch straight out and come back in. Exhale. Inhale. So that leg is moving, should be straight as an arrow. Reach those toes long. The breath is exhale to press out. Inhale to come back. Yes. Squeeze into those armpits, please. Press. Press. How are we doing? Is this side harder? So remember, you have lots of options with your band. If it's too hard, slide it more towards the end, right? Lots of options. And 3. And 2. Now hold this one parallel. Right leg goes right, left arm goes left. Sweep it back out. Inhale, nothing else moves. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Woo! And release. I'm going to do a little wrist release. So I want you to take your hands together. Open up your book. Fingers point to you. The fingers will go down towards your mat, away from you, and then you start all over. We'll do that one more time. Open up the hands. Point towards you, point down, point away, and release. Okay, grab back onto your band. We're going back down onto our backs for some more bridging. And this time, the band's not going to be behind our feet. It's going to press against our quads to add some more resistance to lift. Does that make any sense? Okay. So we're going to lie down. The legs are 1 fist width apart. I'm going to hold the band shoulder width apart. And I'm going to reach my arms straight out. So wherever it hits my leg with my arms reaching out straight. We're going to drive through those heels and shoulders, lift up, pressing through the band, and then coming back down. So we can articulate with this one. So I'm going to tuck my tail. I'm going to lift up, squeeze my seat, make sure those inner thighs are engaged, and come back down articulated. Tuck that tail. Exhale to lift. Inhale to come back down. Tuck, scoop, drive. Feel like that band's being pushed down against those quads. Make everything work harder. One more time. Bring it up. Stay here. Now I'm going to slide my hands down an inch. And I'm going to pull down with the band and release while I keep that bridge. So the band is going to try and push those thighs back down to the mat. They're not going. My hips are staying lifted. My core is engaged. I feel the back of my arms. And I go for 4. Keep that bridge. Don't give in. 3. 2 more. Don't feel pressure in that neck. 1 more. And then bring that band straight up. We're going to lower down as 1 unit. As I lift up into my bridge, I'm going to pull that band apart. Lower the bridge, arms come back up. So I'm going to go a little quicker. Exhale, lift, inhale down. You got it. Squeeze the booty and lift. 4 more. Pull. And 3 and 2. Hold the bridge, bring the band straight up. Now my knees are going to touch in, and then as they separate, I'll lower down my bridge. So I'm going to lift up, tap the knees together, away, and up and down, up and down. Keep those shoulders heavy, belly working, glutes, hamstrings. Do you feel anything? So I'm going to pick up my pace, and up, and up, and tap, apart, together, apart. If that doesn't feel good to your knees, don't do it. 8, 7, a little quicker, even smaller. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Lengthen the arms behind you and lengthen those legs. We'll do a roll up to sit up tall, and you'll turn towards me. Okay, you're almost there. So your head's going to go on this end of your mat. You're going to take the band and put it behind that top foot. Try to have it best you can centered. And come onto your side. I'm going to come to the very back edge of my mat. Line myself up. Make sure your head is supported either with your hand or you lay the head all the way down and you straighten the arm. Sweep your legs to the front edge of your mat. So feet are stacked, hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. Now reminder, this bottom rib cage that you're lying on should be staying light on the mat. Hold the ends still in your hand and lift your top leg hip height. We're going to swing it forward, give a push. Now find the tension in that band again and swing it back. Forward on an exhale, back on an inhale. Don't be afraid to go forward as far as you can go, but your hip can't go with you, meaning I can't take my hip behind and I can't take my hip forward. I have to stay very still. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. Forward, forward. Okay, now listen, I'm going to come forward, tap the floor, come back, tap the floor. Forward, tap. Back, tap. Forward, tap. Back. Now think more of hot potato. I'm going to go forward and back and forward, up and back. And I'm using my belly and my seat and my hips. My shoulders are relaxed. My core's pulling in. Can you feel anything in the outer thigh? 3 and 2 and 1. Stack your legs and turn your top kneecap to the ceiling. Now you're going to push that bottom leg into the floor as you gently lift this leg, and I'm going to work and stretch and reach. Lies a feather, inhale. On the exhale, scoop that belly in and up. So your kneecap should be facing the ceiling, right? And I got it there, externally rotating my hip. Watch that shoulder. Keep that hand still. Don't let that hand go with you. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Inhale up. Exhale, reach, reach, reach. Up and reach. 2 more. Up and reach. 1 more. Now turn your top foot just like your bottom foot. Hover it, hip height. Now circle over that bottom foot. 2, 3. Can you use your belly more? 4, 3, 2. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to bend both knees, and I'm going to pull this band a little tighter. Now I'm going to bend my top knee more towards me. So here's where I need to make sure I got it tight. Okay? Drive it out. Drive it out. I don't know about you, but that hip is feeling tired. Woo! Just give me 4 more. But work here. Drive. 3. And drive. 2. And 1. And release. Bring it on up. Yowza. Okay, thank goodness we got another hip to do. Yay. All right. So we lie on the back of the mat. You want to draw that ruler from your feet all the way up to your elbow. Slide your legs to the front edge. Yes. You choose how much resistance is on that band. Fix one more thing. All right, so stack your hips, stack your feet, stack your shoulders. All right, now push down the bottom leg, lift up the top leg, only as high as the hip, right? Feet look the same. Sweep forward, give a little push, find the resistance, back, give a push. And forward, forward, back, back. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep those hips still. You better be working from the front of the body as well as the back. You got it. Now we'll add on to this. Forward tap, back tap. So this is a bigger move. Forward tap, sweep back, tap. Flex the hip, extend the hip. Now think of hot potato now. So we're going to go smaller. Tap, up, tap, and front, and behind. Use your belly. That belly's got to be engaged. Relax the shoulders. And 3, and 2, woohoo, and 1. Stack the legs. Rotate that top kneecap to ceiling. Light as a feather. Now work all the way out to your heel. Inhale up, exhale, lengthen. Lift it up, reach. So be careful when you lift up. If you lift up too high for that hip, you're going to rock your hip behind you. I want the hips to stay stacked. Inhale, exhale, press into that band, Use the band to lengthen these muscles. 1 more. Now take your top foot, just like your bottom foot, hip height. Now circle over that bottom foot. 2. I want you to feel your belly moving that leg in that circle. 4, 3, 2, reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that bottom knee, and I'm going to grab a little further down on my band. So I've got resistance here, and this knee is resting on a shelf. So it's resting on a shelf. Now press out, dust that shelf. So my thighs shouldn't touch. Yep. Butt, belly. You got it. Just 4 more. Come on. Stay with me. 3. Go parallel. Don't go high. So that band's underneath that knee. And 1. And bring it up. How'd that go? I think it went pretty well. Okay, so let's do some teasers. Believe it or not, there are some classes that we don't do the teasers. But that's not today's class. Wouldn't you be disappointed? We're out here in this weather. I don't know if it's humid, if it's cold. I don't know what it is.
It feels like a hot spring.
Can you feel that?
Yeah, I know.
So that's heated? Is it heated? Yeah. The rest of you are probably cold. We're up here dying. Okay, the legs are fist width apart.
You choose.
Want the arms up here? Good. Tuck that tail, melt the shoulders, bring it back. Nod the chin to your chest, find that lower back, press up. Bring those arms with you. Those arms are straight, they're locked straight. Shoulders melt, tuck that tail, bring it back. Nod that chin to your chest, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming down. I'm going to make this harder. You don't have to. Nod the chin to your chest. Inhale. Now on the exhale, as I'm coming down, I'm going to connect my heels and hover. So I'm not going to lay all the way down. Yes, now let's try to do the knees in first. We'll bring the knees in, the arms come up, and the knees press out. Use your band, that kind of goes up with me. Now next level, don't bend your knees. Bring yourself straight up and come down. Come up, hover down. Now this time, as I come up, I'm going to pull. Return to a hover. Arms are going to pull out to a V, come back to parallel. Pull. I'm going to hold this one here. I'm going to pull for 4. I'm going to pull for 3. Arms and legs are straight. 2. And 1, and sit up. Come forward. Stack your spine back up. And we're going to come on to our stomachs. So let's put our band where our feet were. I'm going to fold it in half. How are we doing on time? Okay. You only have 5 minutes left. That's it. 5 little minutes. Can we do that? Okay, let's pick it up. Let's pick it up.
All right, so.
Your arms are going to be straight out in front of you, shoulder width apart. Your legs are sits bone width apart, and your belly button is pulling in. And we're reaching long. We are reaching long. All right, so tension on that band a little bit. We're going to lift everything off the mat. You choose how high the chest comes up. Hold the arm still and swim with your legs. Squeeze the butt. Pull the belly in. You got it. That's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can you give me one more? Inhale. Exhale. Release. Slide your hands to underneath your armpits. Bend your knees. Legs together. Shoulders back. Belly in.
Inhale first.
Drive through your heels. Exhale. Come up to a modified plank. So make sure you're not here, right? We're here. Hands are a little closer together. Elbows are going to shave off the rib cage. We're going to come up. Pause. Feet to the mat. Knees off. Knees come back down. You can raise your feet if you want. Lower down the chest. Lift up. Feet go down. Lift up. Knees down. Inhale. Exhale. So I'm kind of going to connect these a little bit more smoothly. So as I'm coming up from my triceps, my toes will go down. I'll drive my heels back. I lower back down. Inhale. Exhale. Give me one more, please. Take it down. Take it up. Hold this one here. Lift your right leg. And your left heel will pulse. Pulse. Bring your right knee in. Press out. The left heel goes boom, boom. Drive the right knee in. Press out. Boom, boom. Drive it in. Put the foot down. Left leg. Lift. Pulse. Pulse. Drive it in. Pulse that heel back. Drive the knee forward. Pulse the heel back. Drive the knee. Last one. Foot to the floor and lower to your knees. You deserve that rest. Make cups with those hands behind you. Release those wrists. Did that go okay? Yes. Okay. Yes. All right, grab your band. Don't know how many reps we're going to do of this because I don't know about you. My wrists are tired. I think my wrists get tired before anybody else's, though, I think. Okay, so your head's going to be going this. We're going to do a side plank. And I'm going to put the band behind my right foot. And I really actually, I don't want you, well, you can try 2 different ways. You can hold it like this, but it's going to make it very tight if it's doubled up. You can try and anchor it down with your foot. So we're going to be in this little modified side plank. So usually I have the top leg in front. This time I have my leg scissored and I have my bottom leg in front. So whatever hip you're on, that leg is on the bottom. The opposite leg has the band. Okay? We're going to lift up in this side plank and we're going to pull this band up and down. Now you can take that free leg and put that knee down if you need that support. You can be on your forearm instead of a hand. And 4, arm is straight. 3, good. 2, and 1. I'm going to take that free leg down first. I'll release the band, stack those knees. Grab onto your back shin and zip up nice and tall. Now if you're like, separate the legs more. Inhale, press over. Exhale, hold. Inhale, press over, get those hips down. Exhale, hold. One more. Inhale. exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, grab your band, we'll finish up. Whoop. Now we're running a couple minutes behind. All right, so the opposite foot's gonna have the band on it. Whichever hip is on the mat, that leg does not have the band, and it's in the front leg on the bottom. Make sense? Okay, so we said we could either double it up. That's going to make it really hard, depending on what band you have, or you're going to press the foot into that band. Got it? Okay, here we go. Lift up. You should have tension on the band right here. We bring it up, and we take it down. Make sure our foot's got that band. 2, squeeze your armpit, squeeze the obliques. 3, good. You can be on your forearm or your hand. Here's 4 and 3. Woo! 2 and bring it down. Ditch the band. We'll finish with Mermaid, and you're done. Sit tall. Grab onto that back shin. Zip it up. Inhale, enjoy that side stretch. Exhale. Keep your butt cheeks pressing towards those heels. Use your obliques to come back up. Bam. Grab on. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. To exhale. And you're done. Woo! We survived the rain, the wind, whatever else we got going on out here.